There is one obstacle that quietly robs more people of their dreams than failure ever will. Laziness. Not the kind that keeps you buried under blankets all day. The kind that whispers softly in your ear. Start tomorrow. You still have time. Take one more break. It sounds innocent, but every single day, it is quietly stealing your opportunities, draining your confidence, and quietly erasing your future. The real tragedy is not that people lack the ability to succeed. The tragedy is that most people never give themselves a genuine shot because they delay, they hesitate, they wait. And while they are waiting, life does not pause. Success is predictable. It is not luck. It is not magic. It is hard work and discipline. Understand something deeply. Laziness is not the absence of talent. It is the absence of consistent, disciplined action. You might have exceptional gifts. You might carry brilliant ideas inside you. You might hold enormous potential within your soul. But potential without execution will forever remain just potential. The world does not celebrate what you could have accomplished. It celebrates what you actually did. Think about the people you look up to most. They were not born with more willpower than you. They simply made a choice to act, a choice to improve, a choice to keep moving even when every part of them wanted to stop, because they had discovered an ageless truth. Feelings are temporary. Discipline is permanent. The truly successful person is not the one who always feels fired up and ready. The truly successful person is the one who shows up anyway. When the alarm sounds, they rise. When the task is demanding, they push forward. When results come slowly, they stay the course. That is precisely how ordinary individuals become extraordinary. In this message, we are going to uncover how to crush laziness, how to develop discipline, how to master your habits, and how to become the kind of person who takes deliberate action every single day. Because your dreams are not gone. Your potential is not gone. Your future is not gone. The only question is, will you keep waiting, or will you finally decide to move? Rise. Take action. Build discipline. Because the life you truly want begins the instant you stop manufacturing excuses and start walking forward. Every single day you waste is a day that can never be returned to you. Sit with that for a moment. Time is the one resource that cannot be recovered. You can lose money and rebuild it. You can lose a job and discover another. You can even bounce back from complete failure. But once a day disappears, it is gone permanently. That is precisely what makes laziness so dangerous. It does not rob your future in one dramatic moment. It quietly steals it one single day at a time. Most people imagine laziness as doing absolutely nothing. That is only a fraction of the truth. Real laziness is far more subtle. It hides behind perfectly worded excuses. I will begin next Monday. I need more preparation. I am waiting for the ideal moment. Tomorrow will be better. Those phrases sound harmless, but they carry a devastating cost, because tomorrow has a habit of drifting into next week. Next week fades into next month, and without warning, years have quietly vanished. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every single day. Notice those words. Every day, success compounds daily, and so does failure. The difference between them is often invisible at first. One good decision each day quietly pushes you forward. One lazy decision each day slowly drags you backward. The gap is hard to see in the beginning, but over years it becomes impossible to ignore. Laziness is patient. It never rushes. It simply whispers, rest a little longer. You have earned another break. And while you obey those whispers, opportunity keeps advancing. Life keeps advancing. Successful people keep advancing. Dreams do not vanish in a single night. They slowly fade. Not because you stopped believing in them, but because you stopped fighting for them. Dreams require action to stay alive. Goals require consistent effort. Potential requires disciplined daily practice. Without action, even the most magnificent dream is nothing more than an idea with no legs. Do not wish your circumstances were easier. Wish that you were stronger. Stronger people do not stand around waiting for perfect conditions. They begin exactly where they stand, with precisely what they have. They have learned that action generates opportunity. Waiting almost never does. Have you ever noticed this truth? The most difficult part of any task is usually getting started. Once you begin, the work starts to flow. Momentum slowly builds. Confidence begins to emerge. But laziness wants to prevent momentum from ever forming, because it understands a deep secret. A person already in motion is nearly impossible to stop. Consider a farmer. A farmer cannot postpone planting seeds until harvest season arrives. The work must happen early, quietly, and consistently, day after day. If the farmer keeps delaying, there will be nothing waiting at harvest time. Life operates exactly the same way. The effort you put in today creates the rewards you enjoy tomorrow. The laziness you surrender to today creates the regrets you carry tomorrow. Countless people claim they want success, but wanting is never enough. Everyone desires a better life. Very few people are actually committed to constructing one, because building demands real work. Building demands genuine sacrifice. Building demands unshakable consistency. The real tragedy is not that people fail. The real tragedy is that most people never truly begin. They spend years preparing, planning, researching, and waiting. But success does not honor intentions. It honors execution. Ask yourself this honestly. What has procrastination already taken from you? A business you never launched? A skill you never developed? A book you never finished? A dream you never truly chased? Those losses are real, even if no one else around you can see them. Laziness does not simply waste hours. It corrodes your confidence. Every promise you break with yourself sends an internal message. I cannot trust myself. Repeat it over time. That message becomes your entire identity. But the reverse is equally true. Every promise you keep builds self-belief. Every action you complete strengthens your character. Every disciplined decision carves a stronger version of you. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without that bridge, your dreams remain frozen on one side of the river. Your future stays permanently out of reach. But every single action you take lays one more plank across that bridge. One habit, one choice, one productive day at a time. You do not need to transform your entire life overnight. You simply need to stop delaying today. Read one chapter. Exercise for 20 minutes. Dedicate 1 hour to your goal. Make one important call. Take one step. Because one step leads to another, and then another. Until one morning you wake up and realize you have traveled farther than you ever imagined possible. The future is never created someday. It is created today. In the choices that nobody applauds. In the work that nobody witnesses. In the habits that nobody notices. That is exactly where success is quietly born. So stop telling yourself you will begin tomorrow. Tomorrow is a promise no one can guarantee. Today is real. Today is your opportunity. Today is your responsibility. Because every day you delay is a day you can never reclaim. And every day you take decisive action is a day that moves you one step closer to the life you were always meant to live. Your entire future rests not on talent, not on timing, not on circumstances, but on the daily war you win against yourself. Every morning the battle begins again. Laziness offers you the comfortable lie, wait, rest, delay. Discipline offers you something far more valuable. Growth, strength, and a life built brick by brick through your own unwavering effort. The life you dream about does not exist on the other side of perfect conditions. It exists on the other side of consistent, courageous action. You do not need to be flawless. You need to be relentless. Stop mourning the time already lost and start honoring the time you still have. Every second you spend moving forward is a second that cannot be stolen back by regret. The world will not remember your excuses. It will remember what you built. It will remember the moments you chose discipline over comfort, purpose over procrastination, and action over fear. Your future is not reserved for the most talented. It is claimed by the most committed. So rise today with absolute intention. Work when it is hard, continue when it is thankless, believe when it is lonely. Because the person you are becoming through every disciplined choice is worth every sacrifice. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Your moment is now, and it has always been now.